Alert, alert, the Earth has disappeared.
By saving your life in 912, I changed the past, and by doing so, I caused the Earth to disappear. Which means that we're probably the only two Earthlings in the whole galaxy.
Your planet has been wiped out. You can't travel in time anymore, and your flat broke. I'd look for work if I were you. In this part of the galaxy, it's quite common to hire adventurers or mercenaries for certain delicate missions.
Central Point, capital of the galaxy.
Do you feel lucky, ladies and gentlemen? Come in and try your luck at the casino. Come on!
1,000 Blutarks, congratulations!
On these machines, the chance of hitting the jackpot is 1 in a billion.
Well, all the more reason for having a go. Let's see. Let's try this one.
Call the boss. We've just found a pure spirit.
If we hit the jackpot, we might as well hit it together,
Another pure spirit. Wow.
So you're telling me that we eventually found a pure spirit?
Better than that, boss. We found 2.
1, 2, 3!
Somewhere in time and space, let there always be a shining star. Valerian, crossing to all the galaxies, is always looking for planet Earth. Valerian, Valerian.
Oh no, we lost.
I'm gonna strangle this machine.
Congratulations! You are the 200 millionth customer of this casino. And you have won 5 million Blutarks.
5 million Blutarks?
5 million Blutarks?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Sligo Jardin, the proud owner of this casino. Welcome to my office, you lucky devils. Please make yourselves at home while I write you a check. However, before I formally hand over your winnings, there's something I'd like to check. No doubt about it. You are a pure spirit. Do you see how perfectly harmonious the light is? The psychometer never lies. Oh, look, the light has turned blue.
A psychometer?
It's a device that is designed to measure the brain's psychic waves. A pure spirit has a very harmonious wavelength. The shapes are regular. Now you're friends. You are both quite extraordinary.
Yep, and all the more so, considering that we've just won 5 million Blutarks.
No, not really. Get the yacht ready. We're leaving. This is planet Ukbar. It's surrounded by a field of asteroids protecting it from unwanted visitors.
Not even the smallest spacecraft will make its way through. It would immediately get shredded to pieces.
That's all very well, but it doesn't explain why you decided to kidnap us.
I know I was getting to that. I want you to get off this ship, land on the surface, and search for a particular object.
What?
You said that nobody would make their way through this asteroid belt.
Indeed, there is one solution. Yes, a solution so simple that no one has ever thought of it.
If we ever get out of this mess alive, I'll give this Sligo Jardin a piece of my mind.
Let's go! Laureline!
My forward thrust is dead!
I'm coming!
Valerian!
Laureline, catch my feet!
Thank you, Valerian.
No worries. Let's keep on going. Ah, phew. Finally, we've managed to get past this asteroid pudding.
What's going on?
Huh? Nightmare! My jetpack has died on me! I guess it wasn't meant for two people!
What? Are you suggesting I'm fat, you boorish lout? That's just incredible. No color, no sign of life.
You're alive and well, but our jetpack's a bust. How are we going to get back up?
Don't worry, all necessary arrangements have been made to retrieve you. Now, I want you to set off for the Black Mountain. I've downloaded a map with directions on your Visio bracelet. I'll contact you later. Over.
Greetings, dear Mr. Jardin. Me and the lads can't wait to go into action.
Good. For the moment, stay in position and wait for my orders.
We've been walking for hours. My feet are killing me.
Looks like you weren't meant to get much shopping done around here.
Very funny.
According to the map that Zligo Jardin sent us, there should be a cave somewhere around. Here.
Any old gloomy graveyard is more fun than this planet.
We're almost there.
How grim.
All right, and now step forward to the tombstones.
He just looks like a hologram. He seems asleep. His face is so peaceful.
Let me introduce you to the great guardian and patron, Ozel Ran the Righteous, the last sovereign of Ukbar. He passed away 325 years ago. Now, listen to me carefully. One of you will put one hand on the stone you see on the sword. When this is done, your mission will be completed, and I will come and get you. Over and out.
Touch the stone. What's this rubbish?
No idea. It must have something special. What do you think? Shall I touch it?
No, wait!
Ah!
What's happening? Curse the stars!
So, this is it. This rotten Zligo Jardin managed to find two pure spirits to help him quench his thirst for power. You will not touch the stone, you hear me?
Laureline! Laureline!
Your friend is alive, stranger, but she's no longer in this world.
What happened to me?
Welcome to Rana Oz. I am Zamel Rana, the Great Lady Patroness, sister of Ozel Ran the Righteous.
The sister of... But where am I?
You're in Rana Oz, capital of planet Ukbar.
What? Is this Ukbar? I don't understand. Ukbar is totally deserted with no trace of life.
It's a long story. Let's go for a walk.
sorry, but I can't get the video feedback on, Mr. Jardin. A magnetic field of unknown origin is jamming transmissions from the planet.
How can that be? This wretched planet has been dead for 325 years.
Listen to me, old man. Bring Laureline back immediately, or else I'll,
Or else what? You'll kill me? My body died 325 years ago. What you have in front of you is merely a psychic projection.
A psychic projection?
Yes, thanks to the Stone of Creation, I did acquire various powers.
The Stone of Creation?
That's where I found it, embedded in those rocks 3.5 centuries ago.
Huh? Now I get it. Zligo Jardin wants to get his hands on the stone.
No. It would be of no use to him. Only a pure spirit can draw power from the stone, as it was designed to do good. You are also a pure spirit, just like your friend Laureline.
Huh?
This place is so beautiful.
Nothing ever changes here. Time is at a standstill. We stopped aging 325 years ago, and every morning we get up and live the same day, yes. Right on time, like any other day.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's incredible. You people live in a real paradise.
You really think so?
I don't get it. This is crazy. Why would Laureline and I be so-called pure spirits? We have no special powers whatsoever.
The Stone of Creation will only react in the presence of ultimate kindness. Pure spirits have the same wavelength as the stone, and when they come in contact with it, they can control both matter and energy.
Fine, fine, if you say so. But why did you make Laureline disappear? Just for fun?
I didn't have a choice. She was about to touch the stone.
She didn't quite manage it, but I will! Yeah!
Let's go for a breath of fresh air.
That's amazing! Whoa! You teleported us here!
Yes, the Stone of Creation can bestow some very useful powers.
The storm is coming. Same time as usual.
You're 10 years old. Happy birthday.
Thanks very much. For the 118,625th time.
If you want, tomorrow I'll forget.
You understand now why Ukbar is anything but a paradise.
Yes, it must be awful to relive the same things every single day. But how did this happen?
A long time ago, just here, stood the Temple of Memory. Instead of this grey and dreary landscape, there were green pastures and orchards as far as you could see.
We are now in the Temple of Memory. "350 years ago, Ozel Ran discovered the Stone of Creation, which allows its holder to control both matter and energy.
Not only was I able to duplicate anything I chose, I also had healing powers.
Every day, the sick of Ukbar queued up to be cured by the great Ozel Ran and his miraculous stone.
It's a miracle. I no longer need them.
Come in.
My arm is healed!
Ozel Ran used the stone very wisely. He refused to take advantage of it to give Ukbar more power or riches. And then one day, 325 years ago, an evil conqueror invaded Ukbar and started digging huge holes everywhere to extract our minerals. His name was Ligo Jardin.
Jardin?
What? Jardin invaded Ukbar 325 years ago, but how old is he?
Just over 600 years old. On his planet, people live up to 1,200.
Jardin had hired a group of mercenaries to wipe out our planet. So Ozel Ran used the stone's energy to defeat them. Then he disintegrated Ukbar's moon, which turned into a field of asteroids, blocking access to our planet.
And then, what happened?
I suddenly realized that my body had been irradiated by the stone and that I had become pure energy.
Ozel Ran, fearing that Jardin might somehow come back, decided to protect his people once and for all. He teleported the cities, the inhabitants, all living creatures, plants and minerals inside the stone, and so transformed our planet into a lifeless world devoid of all resources.
How sad.
That's why for 325 years the people of Ukbar have been locked into the Stone of Creation in a world where time has stopped.
So you decided to lock your people inside the stone without even asking them?
Yes, to save them.
Yeah? And what about free will? The ability of individuals to decide for themselves?
I acted in their best interest.
No, you acted as a dictator. Did you make contact with your people in the last 325 years to ask them if they agreed?
Of course not. They would have asked me to free them, and I would have been obliged to do it.
You misused the powers of the stone. Your intentions were honorable, but you didn't think of the consequences. Now it's time for you to face your people.
Oh, damn, I cannot get in touch with Valerian.
Communication with the outside world is impossible. Our scientists tried everything.
Zamel Rana, my dear sister, we must talk.
Valerian!
How are you, darling Lolo?
Oh, I hate it when you call me that.
My dear brother, please, you condemned us to eternal boredom. Set your people free from the stone, I beg you.
Stand up, dear sister. This young man made me think. By the way, are you two married?
No!
No, we're just friends. We're definitely not made to live together.
And yet, since the very first day you met, you have never been apart, have you? Zligo Jardin is back. He has 50 battleships with him.
Well, we'll fight. We feel so stifled in this perfect world in which we're locked.
When we walked into the cave, Jardin asked us to touch the stone. Why do you think that is?
When a new pure spirit touches the Stone of Creation, it cancels out everything that its previous owner accomplished.
In other words, if we had touched the stone, Ukbar would have been freed and things would have returned to how they were before.
Yes, exactly.
And if 3 pure spirits touched the stone at the same time, what would happen then?
That's a very interesting proposition. If we were to try that, we'd need to be in perfect spiritual harmony, and we'd have to set a goal that the 3 of us can agree on.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult, if you ask me. Hi, Jardin.
What on the galaxy have you been doing all this time? Why didn't you touch the stone?
You wanted to use us to make Ukbar reappear. Why is that?
Well, as it happens, my dear, Ukbar has more meridian fields than any other planet of the galaxy. Their resources are worth tens of zillions of Plutarchs.
Jardin, leave immediately. Nothing will happen to you.
Why did he say that?
Are you ready, my dear sister?
Yes, I am, brother.
We won't see each other again. Farewell. Come on, you two. Let's get to work.
That's great. The asteroids now are reassembling back into a moon.
The way is cleared and Ukbar will become like it was before. Prepare for attack.
It's about time.
Fire at will, wipe out every living creature. I want no survivor.
That'll be my pleasure, Mr. Jardin. Sligo Jardin's fleet is approaching. Keep going. One last effort. Our weapons are not responding. What?
Farewell, my friends. It was a real pleasure for me to meet you both. Sligo Jardin will never show his face here again. Thanks to you, my people are safe. I hope we'll meet again one day.
Valerian, Laureline! You may have managed to deactivate our weapon systems and bring our ships to a standstill, but don't think for a second that it will stop us from taking this planet over. Come on, charge!
What's happening to me?
We release the stone's energy so that it surrounds the whole planet.
It automatically identifies any person who has evil in mind and accelerates his aging process.
What?
You'd better accept reality, Jardin. Ukbar is forever out of your reach.
Yeah, leave this planet on the double or you'll die of old age.
Upon leaving the atmosphere, you'll return to your normal age. You'll only leave a few hairs and a few teeth behind.
Be cursed, all of you!
You saved us. Thank you. We'll be eternally grateful to you.
Sligo Jardin's fleet is leaving. Good riddance.
How are we gonna get back home?
We have spaceships with subspatial engines. There's no reason why they shouldn't work now that we are free from the stone.
Perfect! But there's no hurry, you know. Valerian and I love the countryside.
You love the countryside. Tell me, Zamal Rana, have you ever stayed at the Galaxy Palace Hotel in Central Point?
No, why?
We'll definitely invite you there one day. It's a huge, ultra-modern building in concrete and glass, and it's got the best room service in the whole galaxy.
What a poet. Or should I say, what a poet.